I will try this hand.
Cool. Then we can get started whenever you're ready.
All right, first I will play Starting Town, pass turn.
Awesome. Okay. I'll just do a forest and pass.
Let's go. Draw. Remember Pyre Verge. Tap this for colorless, that for red. Let's up the cast Fear of Missing Out.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right,
Yep.
EDB trigger, I will discard a card and draw a card. I will discard this island to draw a card. And you're good to go.
Okay. I'll draw. Play this Stomping Ground.
Yeah.
I'll shock it in.
Yep.
And I will tap 2 to play Herd Heirloom.
Busy.
Yeah, taps to mana of any color for creature spells only, or I can tap it to target a creature with power 4 or greater, and have it trample and
Get draw a
when
card when it doesn't get combat damage. Got
Yep.
it. You're good.
And then I will pass.
Play this island. Go to combat. 2.
Yep, I'll take it.
Second main phase. Colorless, green, and red. I mean red and blue.
Sure.
I will cast Vivi.
Very nice. And then you tap the starting tap for colorless, right? I'm guessing.
Colorless, yeah, red, blue.
Cool. Awesome.
Good?
Yep.
Alright, I'll pass through.
Untap and draw. I'll play Forest. I will. Yeah, just making sure it's right. Okay. Tap for 3, cast Pugnacious Hammer Skull.
Ooh, big guy.
I have read it backwards that way. If you have the most plays, or we're tied to make a one vampire.
Yep, you got it.
Cool. And then I will tap my Stomping Ground to cast Hard Hitting Question, having Pugnacious Hammer Skull, targeting it, and
Yeah.
then targeting Vivi to do
Sure.
6 damage to it.
This is done.
And then I'll pass.
Okay.
So like, I was talking now, I felt like if we want to go back and
Good to go.
no actual sense of land. And then my character as a control player.
And for turn.
It's like, what's the bonus for? What's this doing here?
Play Proseidetic Memory.
Yeah.
ETB, I'll draw a card. So I will enter combat, trigger. This I've drawn 2 cards, -1, so this will get a counter.
Yep. Awesome.
Yeah, it would still be.
Go to combat. 3.
Alright, yeah, so
I'll just take it. I'll go to 13.
Sure. And then pass turn.
Okay.
very good card.
Untap. And mountain. That's my land. Make sure I do this right. Okay. Tap for 3 mana. Cast Regal Imperiosaur.
Easy.
Gives other dinosaurs I control +1/+1.
Sure.
Target artifact, creature, or blade.
So he is currently a 7/7.
Yep.
All abilities until the end of my next turn.
I
and if the
will
creature, it has
go to combat,
power
swing with the Pugnacious Hammer Skull.
until
For 7, yeah.
Yeah.
No blocks.
Okay. Before combat damage, I'll tap the Herd Heirloom to give this trample, and when it hits you, draw a card. So then I'll just draw and deal 7 to you.
Yeah, I'll go to 13.
Okay. Second main, I'll tap my Stomping Ground, hard-hitting question, do 7 damage to the FOMO.
Sure.
Put a counter on my Siren,
And I'll pass.
Okay.
use a Monoland, so like it just stays there. Enter 2 in the air.
I'm just gonna play a restless anger.
Quest 2. Go ahead.
Play Seraphi Elusive Hunter, so this spell can't be countered. And then use trample, and then whenever a creature you control whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes a target of the speller's ability and opponent controls draw a card.
This one.
You're gonna listen blue. Cast Winter Night Stories. Draw 3, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. So I'm going to discard. So I'm going to draw 3
Yeah.
first. 1, 2.
So just gonna say.
I'll discard
a flying
this creature.
lifelink counter onto one of my creatures.
Play this land. So this is not a graveyard, sorry. Cast Marauding Mako.
Yeah.
East Barker will target Sarah. Loses all ability, then becomes a 2/2 until my next turn.
Okay. Quest 2, so it became a target, so I'll still need to draw a card off of it, right? Or
Enter combat, trigger. Drew a total of 4 cards. 1 from my draw and then 3 from the Internet Stories.
Yeah, to get 3 counters on.
They'll get 3 counters.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's how that works.
but it'll still be a 2/2.
Card chain is 3.
Yeah, 3 cards.
Okay. I'll pass turn.
All right. Untap. And draw. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Chapter 2. Cast Gulta Primal Hunger for 10 less.
Yeah, you got it.
Then I will tap these 2 and cast Herd Heirloom. I'll go to combat, swing the Regal Imperious Sword and the Pugnacious Hammer Skull.
This is 11, right?
5 plus 7, yeah. Wait, no. 12, because this is 7 and this is 5 power.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So you get 7 from that, yeah, yeah.
And yeah, it doesn't buff itself, but
Works. This does.
Yeah, I'll just go to 1.
sure. Before the damage, I will
Sure,
activate
yeah, you'll
these,
draw 2 cards.
And I'll draw the 2 cards.
Yeah.
Wasn't making sure it wasn't.
And then I'll pass.
Turn Sarah into a
Yeah, Steam Core Scholar. Flying Vigilance, when enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards unless you discard an instant sorcery or creature card with fly. I'll draw 2 cards. And discard 2.
Yep. Sarah becomes a 2/2 until my next turn.
Okay. No, it lost all his abilities.
Yep.
Because it's
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how it
Yeah, because it already lost its abilities. It kind of destroys. Because I own more than 2 lands.
It's not. Yeah, you can click this, scroll down.
Bring out Spinner of Souls. He has Reach, and whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you draw a card from the top of your library until you draw a creature card. Put that card into the rest at the bottom of your library. Tap my green. I will play Maelstrom Resolve. So now it is a 4/5.
I'm gonna cast Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Is that good?
Yes, that is good.
Put in the format kills you card.
I'm gonna exile Phoebe.
Yep.
This will get a counter.
When this enters target up to 1 activated or triggered ability.
Fancy suit, jeez, man. That
Well, no, I mean, they're
topic
technically
in the fox to pick up the dock. Find a dock.
Does wouldn't it trigger this entering the battlefield?
Oh, it changed. No, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That entering it is having it find a creature.
Yeah,
Enters
so-
trigger. Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So it's still would
That
go
still,
through.
yeah, that still works.
Alright, so or it's
Yes, the fight triggered. Yes, fight triggered.
So I'm gonna activate Vivi's ability here
Okay.
and generate 6 red and blue. I'll use 2 of it. Yeah, I guess it's Soul Cauldron. Legend Rule. So I have 4 left. I'll exile this. Put a counter on here. 8. Still not enough. Yeah, I'll go to the next game.
Man, I thought with that much mana, holy crap.
Yeah, the
I
issue
was
is that I
getting
was
worried.
drawing. The issue is just drawing way too many lands. I was trying to see if I could get the math kick. Yeah, if I had more sort.
Yes, go for it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's a card.
Forest, Llanowar Elves, go.
okay. This is on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that's in the air is
My 2/2
Yeah.
with your 3/2.
We'll just do 5 damage there.
To the Llanowar? Yep.
And then you pass.
Okay. Let's go. Here, I'll wait for you to finish shuffling. Oh, sorry. I'll let you do it. Okay. All right. Forest. 2 for the Herd Heirloom. Go ahead.
And Atlantic.
Destroy her. That's
Okay. Draw. I'll play this tapped Temple of Abandon, and I'll scry 1.
yeah.
Oh, and these.
Yeah, I'll leave that on top, and then I will just pass.
Yeah, it would be nice, but I think it's.
Oh, so I thought it was like you paid additional to. Oh, you just only get the one copy.
Yeah, you only get the one copy. But yeah, go ahead and take that out. However much.
Good old fashioned 5
If you're missing out,
Yep.
trigger, discard to draw.
All good.
I think that's gonna be one of the most important.
That's it.
I'll pass.
Untap and draw. Forest.
Yeah, I'm really worried about how expensive.
Tap for 4, play Hulking Raptor.
Yeah.
Ward 2, beginning of pre-combat main, I add double green.
Okay.
My turn.
And then I will pass.
I'm just looking at what he posted. You can't choose.
I will go start by combat.
They were at $8.
With everything and turn off reach for these Dinosaurs and something else that matters. Wait for 3 in the air.
Goes red blue. Draw 3, then discard 2 unless I discard a creature card. So I will draw 3. 1, 2,
Yeah, I'm
3.
really excited to get into like the meta thing.
This is there. It's not anything exciting, but it gets it done.
Efficient. This is a good thing.
You have 3 cards in here, and I'm still discarding them.
Yep, 3 cards in hand.
I need one more thing here.
I'm just waiting to see who wins this game.
I'm getting my knees hurt, but I gotta stand. That's the shortest I've been in older captured. Yeah.
Dude, I know I'm falling apart.
I've been falling apart for the last decade.
Discard, discard. So we have Delirium to here. Land for a turn.
Attempt to counter and draw 2 just right.
Both ends of each.
Infinity format and 20 more sets when it's something that's
We just went to the stuff for it, but you just need dodge.
Enter combat.
Sure.
Trigger. We'll target this.
So it'll untap and then you'll get an extra combat?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's 2 here, 3
Whole
here.
game kind of
Yeah.
walk you into loading up my base.
I'll block the FOMO and let the 3 from Marauding Mako get through.
Sure, just untap.
1, 2, 3.
Well, no, because you can't do any like Chico kill you on that turn, right?
Right, that's true. Instead of that, we're just when I start casting these dragons and stuff.
Sure.
Another combat. 3.
I'll just take it.
Okay.
Going to 14.
Alright, I'll pass turn.
Okay. Untap. And draw. Okay. Let's do it this way. I'm going to play a Secluded Courtyard. When it enters, I'll choose Dinosaur.
Yeah.
And then I will... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cast Polani's Hatcher. I don't have egg tokens, so I'll just use this face down card and a die to represent the 2, if that's okay. The 2 eggs it's gonna make. I should have 2 green floating in my mana pool, so from this. I didn't spend it to the Polani's.
Yeah.
Then I will spend 1 of the green floating to do hard-hitting question, targeting the Marauding Mako using Polani Hatcher's power.
I see it.
For sure. Okay, I will go to combat. I will. Oh, you got some?
I have something.
For sure.
So from mulligan standard, is mulligan standard.
Process back to your hand.
Okay, I think this is still a trigger on the stack.
No, when you're moving phases, before you even enter combat, when you move phases, I can respond before you go to enter combat.
Okay.
So I'm doing this before you're moving phases.
Sure. So this is just getting bounced back.
Yes, it is. And you will not get the trigger.
Okay. All right.
You will get the eggs, but they will not hatch.
Sure. All right. So these are just 0/1 eggs.
Correct.
And then I will swing for 5.
Yeah, I'll make 15.
And then I will pass.
Draw. For turn. Five damage there.
It's got Ward 2.
I paid 4.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, that was.
Tap. And draw. Force is my land return.
Well, not even it's just the reason I'm playing blue-white instead of just your mana base is 4.
Tap those for red. Recast that Polani's Hatcher. Make 2 more eggs.
Yeah.
There you go. And then move to combat?
Yep.
Okay. Beginning of combat, on my turn, I will sacrifice one of the eggs and make a 3/3 dinosaur.
Yep.
They don't have trample, but here's a 3/3 dinosaur. And then I will swing with the 3/3 at you.
Yep. I'll go to 12.
And then I will pass.
That's such a stupid man. I'll try it.
I almost got merged. No,
What is the harmonized cost on Winter Night? 5. Okay.
I'll pass.
Okay. That was your only card in hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just double checking. Draw. Secluded Courtyard, choosing Dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Tap for 2 and 5. Cast Bonehorde Dracosaur. Oh, sorry, this is untapped.
At least the card somewhere.
Yeah, you got this game.
Cool.
I don't think I have a way to get around that.
GG.
Yeah.
Always get nervous when I see the VV, so.
I'm thinking you need to be nervous. I had no cards in hand. That's what
Well,
it's
yeah.
that's just not really, considering the situation.
Listen, man, I've seen VV decks go from having no board state to an insane board state out of nowhere, so.
If they added 0 cards, they might be cheating. Let's see here. There it is.
Okay, so sorry, this is my first time doing events here. Is it just best of 3? Is that how you guys play it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So are they actually streaming right now?
It's being recorded.
Oh, it's just being recorded.
Yeah, and then they upload it to the channel.
Okay, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I always see him have them set up, but this is the first time I've played under one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really I wasn't a standard player. I mostly just played on Arena, so this is kind of my first time doing like paper events. So I'm excited to try it.
Yeah.
Standard's a lot of fun.
I mean, if you're an Arena player, you might as well be a standard player, right?
Pretty much.
You're playing with standard cards. Right? The only difference is that digital.
Yeah, and also like maybe the meta too.
Meta might. It depends, because like the thing with Arena is that like a lot of the stuff that you're doing in that game is kind of handheld for you, like the rulings and stuff, and like the order of things. Right?
Yeah.
Whereas when you're playing with another person, that's on you to remember those things.
Yeah, that's
like
tough.
Like upping triggers, the game will do it for you automatically.
Yes. Although
Not in real world.
Although I've been screwed by the auto tapper once too.
Well, that's
I've
why
been
you can turn
burned
that
by
off,
it.
right? You have options to turn that off in the game in the
Yeah.
UI. You can't really do that in real life. I mean, you can, but like, you know, your brain is not a robot, right?
Right.
Sometimes you forget, and you'll be like, oh crap, I've missed my upkeep trigger. And if you do, competitive play, depending on the ruling of the judge, you'll most likely have to just skip that.
Yeah, you just miss
Especially
it.
if it's like a May ability, right? And then they'll ask your opponent, hey, would you like your opponent to be able to have this trigger? And of course, your opponent will say no.
Right.
You know, it's advantageous to them. So very important to remember your triggers. And that's what I would say, like, a big difference compared to playing online, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with Moto, right? So Moto, kind of similar. I don't even play Magic the Gathering online, the old system. That
I've
Arena.
seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. I've
It's
never played on
ancient,
it
but
before.
people still play on it because it's the only thing you can play it on, and where you can play other formats aside from like Arena and Standard.
Yeah,
and
like
all that
Vintage
stuff.
basically only exists on Moto, right?
Yeah, so like you need to. That UI is. Oh, I hate it.
There's
I don't
a
play-
reason why it's.
I don't play it. My friend Will plays it a lot, so he's pretty experienced and gets a lot of test play and grinding matches. But I can't play Moto. I hate it.
No, yeah. I mean, there's a reason why they made Arena, right? Like they knew that Moto was not a very
Yeah.
friendly format for people trying to get into Magic, so that makes a lot of sense. I mean, I think that there is. Also, I'm trying to think. Last season, I only made it to like Diamond, so I wasn't ever playing it like Mythic, like super high queues and MMRs. So I guess maybe that's another reason why I feel the difference with the metas. Like, there's a lot more people I feel like experimenting with stuff
Yeah,
on Arena.
yeah.
Whereas when you come to a paper event, there's the investment of buying the cards and like the time investment's different. So I feel like people don't experiment as much. But whereas like Arena, I've already seen like a bunch of the most janky Edge of Eternities brews, even in my ranks. So like,
Yeah.
I think that, and that's in ranked too. That's not even like unranked or like best of one or whatever, right? Like, so I just think there's that means that it can be sometimes hard to know if my deck's actually good or not. If I'm just like playing as like the most like nonsensical things imaginable.
No, that's totally fair. Let's see here. This hand is actually pretty busted. I wish I had a hand like this.
Yeah, the turn one Mako that's awesome.
Discard a card. We're gonna discard and draw. This one got a counter. My turn.
More value first.
Play Marty Mako. Shit, I shouldn't play that. I just realized I have 2 islands. Maybe I do this instead. Maybe turn some light shadow instead. We'll discard. That's the thing about this deck that I need to understand. What should I do in terms of discarding things? That's the important thing about this deck.
Yeah.
Discard that. These go to 3.
Well, that's why the harmonized cards are so cool with this deck, because like,
Yeah. So we only have 3 types. We have. This is turn 3. We have 6 power. Did I play this turn? No, I did not. Oh, I didn't. I played the island. So what? Turn 4. This.
Rounder, half down your
Sorcery creature, enchantment creature. So if we did that,
more life than you, where
it would activate Delirium.
the creature attack.
Discard, draw. This goes to 4. What's the cost? 4.
the other thing is that this deck is slightly different than my list on Arena, only because of wild cards. So it's kind of interesting. I'm trying out cards that are cheap in paper to see if it's worth making them on Arena.
Oh yeah, that's way fair. So then this is turn 4. Tap like this.
It's also why I don't have any Cavern of Souls in my deck. Because, not buying those in paper.
Then we can harmonize with this. And then draw a card, discard a card.
How many rounds do they normally do?
It's between the 3 to 4. We have 8.
Yeah, we got 3.
So I think it might be 3, right? I don't know.
Might be.
I'll have to ask Stan. It's between 3 to 4 rounds.
Okay, because I know the event goes till like 9, like on the schedule, so I was just curious, like,
This event goes until 9?
that's what his website says.
I was going to say, that never goes until 9. Because it starts at 7, right?
Yeah.
That would not be enough rounds for 3. Even.
Well, that's why I asked.
Yeah,
'cause-
that might be a typo. Maybe because you started at 6 or something. But it's usually you start at 7 and it usually ends around like 10 or 11.
9:30 is what he said. It says on the calendar.
I'm gonna go out on my own terms. That was a fun game. Good game. Yeah, good game. Thank you.
It's rough playing against this deck because your creatures are so big. So like my thing that kills most of the creatures is the 5 damage. When you first played that 6/6, I'm like, bro, are you kidding me?
One short.
I'm like, you have got to be kidding me.
I run into a lot of the what's the black enchantment that's -3/-3?
Yeah, nowhere to run.
Nowhere to run. I run into a lot of those on Arena, so those people usually get kind of salty.
I was like, man, this deck takes care of everything except really big stompy creatures. And lo and behold, I'm playing against a stompy creature. So my sideboard in against you was just a braids because everything else is useless. The braids were just primarily for your
For the herd heirlooms.
the hair heirlooms, and then 3 damage to your smaller ramp because I'm assuming you're running the elves, which I was sure.
Yes. Yeah. mhm.
Right, so like, aside from that, I mean, I have the Into the Mob, but like,
The big blowout card for me is Fire Magic. When people run Fire Magic,
I
to
didn't
just
even
sweep
know.
my elves. That's
so,
ridiculous.
So that's the thing is, I didn't even want to bring Fire Magic because like, you have such big creatures and they go wide. Even though I think I probably should have brought it in because then if you played that creature with the eggs, I didn't even know the guy with the eggs was there.
Yeah.
that would have been useful. But like, so I do have Fire Magic in the sideboard.
That was also a matchup too, where I was able to ramp mostly through the herd heirlooms. Like that first game especially so. So like I wasn't as reliant on the elves. Sometimes if I have like 2 elves in play, like early and then somebody fire magics me, it's just like probably GG, or like I'm playing for the top deck for the rest of the game because I have to run out so much of my hand to get there. So yeah, it's tough. Like, or like when Cut Down was in Standard, this deck also was great against that.
Yeah. Hey Stan, how many rounds do we have tonight? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, it's 3. Yeah, it's 3. Makes sense. I'm gonna say 10 is the minimum you need to get 4 rounds.
I see. So you're never duping like opponents or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And usually it's because by the time of round 3, you have one opponent who's definitely undefeated. So that person is definitely first place.
Yeah. The Cauldron, arena. Just like straight to Cauldron. Plays it like with lost one rates.
I mean, it's like roast.
Yeah, and I have cast a lot of dragons.
There's something in the roast.
I wonder if Twin Maw is a good sideboard card for me. Just because, honestly, I'm mostly running red in this deck for the removal in my sideboard and the 2 red dinosaurs you saw. So like 5 damage for 2 is a pretty excellent rate. So, and it did work for you that game, that last one at least. I know you said it wasn't great against my big dinosaurs, but
Also, I was really hoping I kept getting starting towns at later in the game, and I could have casted that dragon to gain 5 life.
oh, like hard casting the
It's actually pretty relevant. That's what's really fun about it, is like you can actually cast that dragon that does the damages.
Well, because I'm running Herd Heirloom, I could also pay for the white cost on it too if I was running them. So, yeah, I didn't even think about that because of your starting towns. That's cool, actually.
Yes.
Just because, like, the only other card in my sideboard that's for, like, removing larger targets is Obliterating Bolt. Because the problem with the hard-hitting question is it only works if I have a board state. If I don't have a board, it's very all-in terms of removal. If I don't have a board state, hard-hitting question is literally uncastable. So that's why I'm kind of like